Hello everybody, this is Tim. As a member of the comms team, I thought I'd try to put together a vlog to make my debut as a vlogger. I had no idea what one is until I'd seen Jerry's on Google, so I thought I'd have a go myself. And I'm going to cover, well, the body of my presentation will be some of the statistics that are being bandied around in regard to coronavirus, because it's just something that's winding me up really, so I just thought I'd have my say. Not trying to make light of anything, you know, detract from the seriousness of the situation in any way, but just to give my views on some of the stats which I feel are not very helpful really. So I thought I'd start with a tour of my place of work. So opposite there's a nice big church, another place that I frequent. It's a splendid community in there. I know loads of the people. I'm friendly with the vicar Stan, but I don't go to his services because, well, basically I'm an atheist, I suppose. So just a quick look at the outside of my house. Quite a big property. Moved here 2007. 4 big double bedrooms across the top there, and 3 quite big living rooms as well. When we moved here, we still got 3 kids together. They were in their late teens, early 20s at the time, but they've since 2 of them have moved on, and the other one will be going soon, thank God. So we'll be rattling around a big 4-bedroom house shortly. That's Elsie, that's next door's dog. She's lovely, Elsie. She's a good girl. Yeah, having a rest in the sun. She can't be bothered. Those are my azaleas, well past the best now. I'm no gardener though, I don't really do a lot of that sort of thing, so just go back inside. Oh, another dog. That's my dog, Ralph. Laziest dog in the world, just sleeps all day. This is our biggest living room. Fire there, I always have a good blaze in winter. Scavenge all my wood, never bought any yet. Some flowers left over from Jess's, my daughter's birthday last week. Wasn't able to do a lot really, couldn't really celebrate it. I think those flowers sum it up really, because they're wilting now. Some nice furniture left in this house from the lady who had it before, Anne. She sadly passed away, but we bought the house from her sister. Anne was, I suppose, quite a wealthy widow really. She had some lovely furniture, and we came to a deal with her sister and bought quite a bit of it. This is the other living room. Murder decorating these rooms, 11-foot ceilings. You risk your life trying to paint the ceilings. Dining room, more nice old furniture. And a clock there that I bought from one of my tenants actually, Jim, who lives in Lim. Cracking bloke. He's a horologist. He's into clocks and repairs them and sells them. There's Ralph again. Just having relaxing there. Anyway, I've gone on long enough now about my house, so I'll just go back into the garden, and I'm going to try and set this up using some sophisticated technology whereby I'm going to clamp my phone into a Black & Decker workmate and see if you can, hopefully I should appear in the video. So for the first time. So yeah, I was going to just give my opinion on some of these stats that keep being produced. Our media making a big thing of the UK being the second highest in terms of coronavirus death rates at the moment. Let's look at some things that might mitigate this. You have to question the accuracy of some countries' reporting. Before I go on to our near neighbours in Europe. Go away, Ralph. Africa, 55 countries, combined population 6 times that of the UK, and all those countries added together are reporting less deaths in total than the UK. So that's 55 countries and the total deaths are much less than the UK. Nigeria is over 200 million people, biggest country in Africa, 109 deaths. I mean, can we really take those sort of figures seriously? Just going back to our near neighbours in Europe, first of all France, almost identical population to the UK, reporting a similar number of deaths to the UK, but it's nearly 3 times as big a country. If you've ever driven through France, it's very rural communities, so I think it's probably the figure's likely to be lower in a more sparsely populated country. Same goes for Spain. Again, quite a big country, nearly twice as big as Britain in land area. Only 47 million, much less than Britain, which is 67 million at the moment. But they've had a similar number of deaths, so you're not really comparing like with like. And to be fair, Boris Johnson said don't read too much into comparing statistics between countries, because there's a lot of other factors that come into it. I know that the UK media, particularly BBC, like to try and drag the UK down really and undermine the government. So just going back to one or two of those statistics, Italy, again similar population to Britain, 10% lower actually, but they didn't include deaths in the community or care homes. So again, you're not comparing like with like. So, you know, just to conclude really, the author Mark Twain said there are 3 types of lies. There are lies, damn lies, and statistics. And I think throughout this crisis, statistics, many are being bandied around, and I think many are very misleading indeed. Nothing that winds me up no end. Some of these individuals, I've stopped watching the reporting now, but I have to single a couple out. I thought we'd seen the last of Laura Kuenssberg after Brexit, but unfortunately she's back. She's like a vulture circling around sickly animals. And the other one, Robert Peston. The word narcissism sums him up completely, absolutely. Loves himself. You know, if he was made of chocolate, he'd eat himself. You know, I watched the news today for the last time, I think, because I've just stopped watching it, but they're reporting that we're going into the biggest recession ever. Well, there's no big surprise about that. Nobody's working, hardly anybody's working at the moment, so you don't need a Bank of England to tell us that, but we'll come out of it. And I think this economy will absolutely take off when we do get through the worst of this and we get back to normal. I don't know when it'll be. Hopefully get back in pubs, restaurants, watching football, get the economy moving again. I voted Remain in regard to the EU, but I think we'll be in a much better position for not being in the EU to come out of all this. It all remains to be seen, of course. I hope you've enjoyed my vlog. Can't hope to compare with Jerry's ultra professional presentation, but just giving it a bit of a different slant. So hope you're all keeping well and enjoy the bank holiday weekend. And I'm off next week. Should have been in Greece for the week, but unfortunately that's not the case. I'm stuck in Wigan doing a bit more decorating, I think. So see you all soon. Thank you. Bye.